Please be aware that the podcast that you're about to listen to is intended for mature audiences. We tackle hard and tough topics like mental illness, loss, trauma, violence, abandonment, and in general, the end of the world as we know it. Please take care of yourselves, pause, take a break if you need to, as you continue to enjoy our adventure.
All right, so our party splits up, and as the camera watches Imani and Aya walk away from this gray stone building, we don't go with them first. We stay with Saphira. Saphira, how do you go into this building?
I float through the door.
Okay. It looks the way Aya described it. It's disheveled. It's almost as though nobody has touched it since that day. It's covered in layer upon layer of dust, and there are no lights. The windows are boarded, so though it is fairly sunny outside, to be honest, even through all the mist, there is no light here. You don't particularly need a ton of light to see, but it is definitely dark in here. It's If you weren't a demon, you might even say that it's spooky. What are you looking for?
I look around and I'm really trying to feel something more than see it.
Okay.
Kind of reminds me of home.
Do you know what you're trying to feel?
I'm trying to feel just a strong sense of pain or anger or anything that gives me a clue to whether or not a seal is here.
There's pain here, there's anger here. Like I said, it doesn't feel like this place has been touched since the day that Aya described to you where she was abandoned. However, no more than any other place where a family was ripped apart, no more than your standard funeral for a dead grandmother.
Hmm.
The anger here is long faded and barely a remnant worth your time. Scraps for the vermin, if anything.
Ugh, this place is a bust. I barely feel anything here. I don't think this is right.
You're on this building. It has more than one floor. You're on the first floor currently. Do you leave or do you keep looking?
Maybe I'll go check out the basement, see what's there.
Okay. You float down to the basement, and you're not completely sure with humans. You've seen places in all sorts of upheaval and such, but there's actually a lot of stuff still down here. As though the storage of this place, even though the upstairs is ransacked for all intents and purposes, down here there's still boxes piled in corners, and there's even still a couch down here, an old box tube TV, a small one, but one nonetheless. And it's at that point when you float down the stairs and you come upon this, you see the large and familiar form of the harasser.
Oh, damn. You being here can't be a good sign. What do you want?
Oh, come on. We had an agreement.
Shit, we did.
I help you, you help me, and it very much seems as though you have helped me. I can tell that my human seems to have encountered some additional suffering. Appreciated.
Yeah, we definitely went through some stuff. So I helped you. It's your turn, isn't it?
Well, I did give you quite a lot of information last time I recall. However, I am nothing if not generous. You're looking in the wrong places.
Do you mean I should go upstairs or?
Are you truly that young, Saphira? Your human's denseness seems to be rubbing off on you. No. What I mean is that
Rude.
it. Hmm, these things don't have to be sentimental. The power doesn't necessarily matter there. And while this place and its, well, eeriness that I might say is a beautiful decorating choice may bring a human to tears, it does not necessitate that there'll be a seal here. If you can relieve my mark of the talisman that prevents me from having civil discussion with her, I may be able to provide you far more assistance. As you know, I am something of an up-and-comer. And you'd be amazed at the things greater demons just drop when they think no one would go against them. So for now, all I will say is that your human doesn't do well with relationships. They may wish to consult one of their newer acquaintances at that believe job. After all, not all seals are places. Not all seals are sentimental. Not all archdemons even know the word. However, as I said, if you want my continued assistance, while I have some small stake in all of this, it's not enough to continue giving you such premium information without substantially more on your part. Don't be a slacker, Saphira.
Okay. I'll do it. I just want to get to the other seals. So you said just take the. It's not an amulet. What is it? The talisman, right? That's it?
Yes. Get her to get rid of it. Have your human take it. Do something with it. Break it. I don't particularly care. Find another human to snatch it as part of a mugging. I honestly do not care. I simply would like some additional time, especially now that their fears may have matured, given your recent excursions.
Yeah, it's no matter to
Yes.
me. I'll get you the talisman.
Oh, I don't want it. Have someone throw it in a lake. I highly suggest you not touch it either. I will await word.
At that point, the harasser disappears. And then we shift to Aya and Amani walking down the street. It's cold day, but a bright day nonetheless. And you're walking. As you walk towards this shop, are you having any sort of conversation?
How are you holding up?
Well,
I know. There's a lot that's happened, and a lot of terrible things have happened. It's kind of a dumb question, but I'm not really good at talking to people. So, yeah,
me and my brother were really close. Very close.
seems that way.
The fact that he's
Gone.
gone, it I don't even really think it's hit me yet. Can't think straight with Saphir breathing down my nose every 5 seconds.
Yeah, demons will do that.
It is what it is. I understand.
Sadly.
Yeah, we. You ever just wonder why fucking you?
Yeah, all the time, actually.
I ask myself that question every time I think about this place. Every time I think about that place of what used to be home, and I just ask myself why I had to be the one to be left behind. Why couldn't they have taken me with them?
I feel like that's an answer that might never get at this rate.
I don't know if I can handle having to kill another one of my family members for any kind of answers.
It's not exactly an easy thing to do. Nothing that you want to do, ever, regardless of how much you hate them at this point.
How about you? How are you doing?
Shitty, but that's pretty much my average day, so
Well, did you get any sleep last night?
not at all. Uh, it's not like I'm the best sleeper to start off with, but worse than usual.
Do you need anything?
No, I'm here to help you. That's what I said. That's what I'm gonna do. At least to the best of my ability.
Okay.
So, we'll keep working. We'll keep figuring things out. If we find a seal here, where else are we going to look? We should probably just start thinking about what our next steps are going to be if something fails or something is good. The seal could really be anything, couldn't it?
Truly.
As you say truly, you arrive in front of an occult store. Um, it's a hole in the wall shop, but it seems like it takes up multiple suites in this building, and it's just your standard Chicago buildings. Got some apartments above, but the bottom of the three storefronts here, it seems like the bottom two are this shop, so it's a decent size, and on the west side seems to be doing good business. Um, they seem to predominantly be on the um, Latina, Botanica, and African sorts of magic side of things. And as you push the door open, a little bell jingles, and you walk in to see a very short but bubbly, middle aged woman behind the desk. And she looks up at you, smiles. At this time of day, there's actually not very many people in the store, despite the store's size suggesting that can sustain the size of its shop. And she says, "Oh, what can I do for you?"
That is a great question.
One that I'm not sure we have an answer to yet.
Yeah.
Well, no time like the present to figure it out. This is my shop. It is an both occult and botanica shop. So, regardless of what you need, there's definitely a possibility I can help you.
What do you have on demons?
The smile on her face falters slightly, and that very energetic, bubbly presence gets a little more reserved. Uh, well, I mean, I I do have um plenty, I suppose. We've got everything from your Christian mythology and Abrahamic kind of um demonic lore, some more realistic than others. We've got copies of the Bible, plenty of demons mentioned there. Um, there's all sorts of beings that outside of demons, if you'd like to research something else.
No, we really need stuff on the demons.
In particular, the Archdemon.
At that point, the smile on her face completely disappears. Um, excuse me?
You know what that is, don't you?
I have no clue what you're talking about. Get out of my store.
Sierra seems like it. We really need your help. Please don't kick us out.
Look,
Why?
if you know what we're...
Why should I help you? I don't even know you.
Because we only have so many days left, and we've only found one seal. If you know what I'm talking about, you know that's a bad situation to be in. We don't have a choice. I wasn't given one.
She taps her nail on the desk very loudly, and it looks like the rest of her hand is curling up into a fist. Who told you about this place?
A friend.
Who?
She just gave me a list of shops. It wasn't particularly you.
Does this ring a bell? Aya holds up her hand to show the watch, or to show the clock.
This woman's face goes from not just unpleased, but to straight up pales as the color drains from her face as you hold up your hand. And she absent-mindedly starts rubbing at her hand. And there's nothing on her hand, but she absent-mindedly rubs it. And she finally hops off the stool she was sitting on behind the counter, gets up, walks behind you to the door, locks it, turns the sign to closed, and looks back at you with her back to the door. I really don't appreciate you bringing this kind of trouble back to my doorstep. Follow me.
What do you mean, back to your doorstep?
Follow. And she starts walking towards the back of the store, and she disappears behind a curtain that has been nailed up in front of a doorway.
So we follow her.
I mean, I think we do.
As you go behind the curtain, this looks wildly different from the bright and slightly odd shop that you walked into. This room is covered. One wall has, yes, bookshelves, but they're packed. There's just book after book. Demons, monsters, tales of old and new. Many of them have nothing on the spine. Some of them look like they're ancient tomes. But the other walls of this room, as you walk in, are covered with pin boards, post-it notes, a dry erase board on one with scrawlings all over it, symbols, names, all sorts. You do happen to notice that on one wall, where there are pins and threads and things, you notice the list of names that Saphira had mentioned to you previously. Well, some of them look familiar, other ones don't, but you remember Saphira stating that these archdemons, they're so old and so powerful that they have multiple names. The woman, once you're in the room, turns around with one of these wild walls behind her. I'm Celeste.
Aya.
I'm Imani.
I would say nice to meet you, but, well.
We all know that that's not what we're here for.
As unfortunate as that may be.
What do you need me for? I survived mine. I thought I was done with this shit.
You were a target?
Yes. It ruined my life. I used to have an office downtown. I was a very, very respected lawyer. And don't get me wrong, having more time for myself and leisure's great, but let's be honest. People don't exactly trust or listen to you when you start talking about demons trying to kill you and take over the world. Now, do they?
No.
They sure
That's
don't.
why I haven't told too many people about it.
Well, good decision.
How did you get free?
A lot of shit, a lot of fucked up shit. So, I assume you didn't come here for my life story. So, what do you need? Do you even know what you're facing yet? How many days in are you?
If I understand it right, 3?
You're just now starting?
We already have one seal, but it took us a really long time.
Well,
He was.
I mean, 3's not bad for a start, I guess. What? I can't help you a lot. I barely survived. And I had a lot of help. More than just one friend.
Is there any way we could figure out how to get that same help? Or help like it? There's literally only 3 of us right now, and one of us is a fucking demon, so it's not exactly like.
Only one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're outmanned and outgunned. We knew that yesterday.
Oh my god. All right. Okay. If you've it's not pleasant by any means, but if you actually want help, you probably need to have whatever demon you are working with find more of them to help you.
Wait, Imani,
Yeah.
you've said that you've seen demons before. Are you still connected to them?
Oh, I had a feeling it would come to this. Uh, yeah. I guess so. Sure. Yeah. I fucking know one. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's absolutely a start. Otherwise, I mean, I did notice things starting to change a couple days ago, and it's just has been getting worse. So this this tracks. This tracks. So, um, are you thieves?
No,
No.
I'm a bartender.
Okay, well, like I said, I want fuck all to do with this. So, what I will do though, I will give you a key to my shop. You have my permission to come and use these books, like, use one of the walls, track your own shit. I'm taking a vacation as of today.
What? You're leaving?
Fuck yes, I'm leaving.
What? You can't.
She can do whatever she wants. We don't have any hold over her.
I know we don't have any hold over anyone, but that's. We're just.
She's given us all these resources and she survived it herself. She's doing the best she can, but we can't force her to join our ragtag group.
I like you. You're great. Here, you can have the key.
Thank you. I'm sorry about all of this. And it.
I'm
I was.
really sorry
Yeah.
too.
I don't mean to sound unappreciative. I know you've already done more than you had to. I'm just. I've already lost a lot because of this, and
Yeah, well, be prepared to lose more.
Yeah.
Like I'm not sure what part of this whole thing you missed, but if you come out of this with the clothes on your back and breathing, you're better than most of what I have found. Not to
Great.
mention, if you maintain your sanity, kudos. I'm like the only one I've found who's alive and not babbling in a corner somewhere. Believe me when I say, the thing I faced, it seemed like it was eating the fucking sky. So pardon me if I don't want to get too close. Your world may end, but mine doesn't have to. So it's getting cold. Seems like a great time. I'm going to Jamaica. I'll make it a work trip, buy some herbs, put it on my taxes. You all enjoy the shop. Please try not to burn it down.
I'll make sure of that.
I am so sorry for your misfortune and your life. Good luck. Try and put the key under the mat before you die. Hopefully, I can just grab it from you when I come back in. What day are you on again?
3.
3.
Awesome. Hopefully, I can just grab that key back from you when I get back in 2 weeks.
All right.
I'll make sure my
Thanks.
ghost leaves it under the mat just in case.
Sounds great. If demons exist, ghosts must too. She turns to the bookshelf and starts pulling books down. And she puts them on the table, which is actually fairly clear. And by the time she's done, there's about a pile of 10 to 12 books. And she says, one of these is my journal from what I went through. There's a couple other journals here. Most of them don't finish. And the rest of these seem to be the most accurate that I could find. The key to all this shit is to, like, not lose your fucking mind.
Well,
I've got a friend that'll check on the shop while I'm gone. Hasn't been through it, watched me go through it though. He's got more distance, so might be able to lend you help occasionally. He's got some magic under his belt. Leave a note for him under the register if you want to talk to him. But I can't do this again.
I understand.
we're not asking you to.
It's hell.
Literally hell. Yes, exactly. That is in fact my point. Well, I have bags to pack and a flight to book. You're welcome to stay here. Like I said, leave a note for my friend. He's a big, tall.
What's his
dude.
name?
He Simon. He goes by Simon now.
Okay, Simon.
Yeah, we'll definitely be leaving a note for Simon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He, in all honesty, he'd be more. He'll be better. He'll be better than I am.
Okay.
You're already the strongest person who's dealt with this that I've ever known.
I'm the only person who's dealt with this that you've ever known, so forgive me if I don't. Thank you. Thank you. I'm really, really, really sorry. Um, be careful who you trust. For real. Um, be careful of anyone new in your life. Um, it's not just the demons. Arguably, humans are worse. All right, yeah, I got a flight to book. She turns and walks back out from the cloth, leaving the two of you in this makeshift war room of demon studies. And it is there that we will end our episode.
Whoa! Whoa!
Thank you for listening to Windy City Demons, a woke mental wellness actual play of 12 Inner Demons. If you want to connect with us, you can find our contact information in the episode notes. If you want to learn more or to support our podcast, you can join our Patreon. We can also be found on most major podcasting platforms, and videos are also uploaded to YouTube. Our Patreons get episodes one day early on Fridays. Otherwise, we tend to release on Saturdays. So don't forget to follow, subscribe, and leave reviews and messages if you liked our content. Thank you for listening, and take care of yourselves until next time.